G'day guys, Dobbs here from BGL Media, and I'll tell you what, it has been a long time since we've last posted a video. I'll tell you what, a lot has happened in the last couple of years, and we've only just got our YouTube channel back after a couple of months, just prior to Christmas. It happened to get hacked, and Elon Musk took over it apparently, and YouTube took it off us, but we finally got it back, so I thought I'd make a video tonight in regards to the new AFL game, which is coming out this year, and I feel like it's coming out pretty soon. I'll give you some thoughts on that, and I'll run through everything we sort of know now and what we're going to find out, over the next couple of months, I'd say, in the lead up to release. So, basically, Feb 10, which is almost a year ago, last year, Ross Simons, the CEO of Big Ant Studios, did actually tweet a video of the Holy Grail song saying, "I've got a feeling." Now, that actually has a bit of history behind it, because whenever they used to tease AFL Live 1, they used to say, "I've got a feeling," and then an hour or so later they would actually announce more news ahead of the game. And the Holy Grail was actually a song on AFL Live 1, so it sort of all made sense. And then I think Big Ant Studios Twitter actually retweeted it and then said letting the cats, lions, etc. out of the bag. So it's pretty well confirmed a year ago. Ross has confirmed that they are self-publishing the game with Nacon, who purchased Big Ant a couple of years ago. First time ever an AFL game has done this, so self-publishing, which means they give themselves, a little bit more leeway, whereas True Blue were quite they're restricting. So, which is good to see. Ross has come out and said it's 100% fully licensed and will bring all of the Academy tools and creation systems from other games: Kit Creator, Playface, Stadium Creator, Logo Creator, Umpire Creator, and obviously the online share community. When you've made everything, you can then share it with everyone cross-platform. Steam's confirmed, so it will be on PC, so that's really good. Haven't heard anything about Nintendo Switch, but given that Cricket 22 is out on the Switch, I imagine it will release AFL on the Switch as well. Ross has also confirmed that AFL assistant coaches are actually on the payroll at Big Ant, and they are helping to write the AI. On the AI as well, they did actually use AFL Live 1 AI to get started, and then they've built on that. So with the help of the assistant coaches, it's going to be a pretty realistic game, one would have thought. Back to the cross stuff, cross-gen and cross-platform, all but confirmed. Expect these features to feature in every Big Ant game here forward, whether that's your rugby union, tennis, AFL, cricket, etc. Motion captures, they've got hundreds of tackles, speckies, all these different animations. It's the first time since AFL Live 1 has there been motion capture. Wicked Witch and True Blue did not use it, so it's really good to have it back rather than just programming it on a computer. And having this much motion capture actually allows the gameplay to flourish. If there's a motion that works, it's going to make the game free flow, which is going to be really good. So with hundreds of those, you can imagine the gameplay is going to be pretty smooth and not all that clunky. 2023 confirmed release. So that's coming out this year, and I've got a suspicion that it will come out in the first quarter of the season, although we haven't heard much for a couple of months now since the grand final live site. I've just got a good feeling. When I think there's a screenshot I'm going to put up where a gentleman named by the name of JNT_BA on Big Footy, he said there's timelines to keep. So it sounds like either an in-house timeline or a timeline provided by the AFL. I feel like they want to market this game really strongly and reach a large audience. I think Ross also said on Big Footy as well, there's going to be no more news now until the official launch, which sounds pretty promising. There's going to be an official launch of the game, and I don't think it's that far off. Just having a look at my other notes here. AFLW grounds and stadiums are confirmed by Ross on Big Footy, so we're going to see every single AFL and AFLW ground, which is really exciting. The women's game gets the same amount of attention this game as the men's. They're both going to feature on the cover. All the face scans, licensing, everything is going to feature. And I did also read something that I think I might have a screenshot, and I will chuck it up if I can. It says, sorry to intervene, but will there be official jumpers for all clubs in statewide leagues, VFL, SANFL, WAFL, AFLW, blah, 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 blah. And Ross goes, I can't give detail at the moment, but you will get what you're looking for. So that's all but confirmed state leagues with proper jumpers, even though Wicked Witch in the Evo series did do that. I sort of hope the Big Ant go one step further and license player names, not just the logos and the teams. Hopefully all the players are real, which is probably a big job within itself. But you see games like FIFA, etc., all do that. And it's not heaps and heaps and heaps of players like FIFA, but it's still a bit of work. So hopefully that does get done. Back to the GF Live side, I did actually go myself and go and have a look and have a little bit of a play. And the set shot, which will be up on your screen now, was really good. The mechanics behind that, I don't think they were confirmed mechanics, but they were really, really good, where you got to time it both ways for it to go straight. All the different, you can do snaps, bananas, everything like that. Really cool. Then the other stuff, looking around, the game modes that were showing on the menu, which wasn't a final menu, mind you. Play now, season mode, management mode, online, training, tutorials, academy, as I said earlier, settings and Hall of Fame. Pretty cool. Management mode, what does that mean? It's obviously going to be some sort of career mode. Doesn't sound like a my player. Sounds more like a, you're the coach sort of scenario, which we've seen in previous AFL games anyway. But Ross did also say on Big Footy it's going to be the most in-depth management mode an AFL game's ever seen, which is going to be really good. The only other little thing, which probably isn't all that important, is he's looking to get maybe some unlicensed stadiums in the game. Somebody did ask about the old Waverley Park, whether we get in as a dream stadium. Obviously now that's not a thing anymore, you can't get it licensed, but looking to sort of make an unlicensed version of that ground into the game, which I think would be really cool, especially with all the online creation tools where you can make all the old teams and stuff. Maybe you can replicate a game from the 80s or a season from the 80s or something, which would be pretty cool. Just having a look through my other screenshots. I'm not very prepared these days. I just sort of jump on, give the BGL media audience a bit of an update to say we're still here. We haven't really been around the last couple of years because the AFL games haven't been up to scratch, but Big Ant are back on board, so are we. I was just having a look there, the motion captures, which I've already gone through. So here we go. Ross said in 2011 the game was running on a PS3. Quite a bit of a change to the code and tech since then. The game will build upon all of the current sports titles plus some new stuff not seen before. Unfortunately, he cannot get into anything prior to the official launch, which goes back to that official launch, but be glad it's 2023, so it means we're going to get something. And another one from Twitter, we were getting the AFL game news soon, which was only a week or two ago, and Ross said, given it's coming out this year and the men's season is nearly upon us, I'd say it's pretty likely, which to me sounds really, really cool. So, back to the timelines to keep. JNTBA, really wish I could say more, but the timelines to keep. But hey, who knows? Me turning up now is a good sign or maybe a bad one. I'm probably going to back in a good one, to be honest. So, look, that's basically everything we know at the moment in regards to the game. I'm sort of staying over it as we can. I will have another video coming out in a couple of days that will be a bit of a dream list on what I want to see in this game. There's a few things out of Evo 2 I actually didn't mind. Even going back to AFL 07, there's a few things I wouldn't mind in the game. AFL Live 1, obviously my favourite AFL game of all time, so it'd be good to get a lot of those features over. Plus, as Ross is doing anyway, all the creation tools and everything he's built into his other games as well, which we'd like to see. So I'll bring out a video in another couple of days, and that's more so what I want. But yeah, this is basically all the facts we got at the moment, and let's wait for this official launch, which, look, we're only, 4 or 5 weeks off the start of the season, only a couple of weeks off practice games. I reckon by the end of the Feb, start of March, we might be hearing something, but let's just stay tuned, guys. So thanks for joining us. As I said, another video in another couple of days, and we'll have another couple of videos if it's Edo or myself posting videos in the lead up to release. Make sure you give us a thumbs up, sub to us, because we're going to be a bit more active on this platform now that we've got it back from Elon Musk and that began to making AFL games again. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll speak to you on the next video. Cheers.